Good morning, good morning, good morning, team. Today is July 12th. Looking at the overall market, you can see we rejected that 180-day SMA like we normally do. Remember, I said yesterday, SMA normally acts as resistance when the stock is below it, acts as support when the stock is above it. Key levels you want to watch out for today, since we are cough, looking a little bit bearish, right? So MACD is trying to go into divergence over here. RSI has room for downside. So we want to watch to see if we break 381, and then we can start possibly heading down towards 372. Overall, if we jump over towards the 20-day, 20 days a little bit more on the oversold side, so that may rain on our parade if you're a bear. Then let's jump back over towards the 180-day, right? So since the 28 is oversold, looking for a possible bounce, you want to see a break and hold above 384 or 383, and then we could start basically retesting and going back towards 389, right? So definitely want to watch out for that. Even though it looks bearish on the 180-day, that 20-day is going to move first before that 180-day move. So definitely want to keep that in mind as we're going forward. So if we do start to break 381, then we could possibly start getting some lower lows basically. It's all possible that the 28 crosses up, makes a little move higher, and then crosses back down. It's all possible. CPI data comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so keep that in mind as well. Next stock we're going to jump into is going to be Tesla. Tesla basically had an overall nice sell-off yesterday. Everything pretty much rallied in the morning and basically sold off, kind of leveled out. I think a lot of people are waiting for that information tomorrow as usual. Tesla is in a difficult spot right here, sitting above the 180-day SMA. Definitely want to watch this area over here. If we start to break above at least 720, we could start going towards 750. So make sure you guys are aware of that. If we do start to come down, watch for a break and hold below 689, then we can start going to 665, right? 689 is acting as some type of support, right? We've seen these red candles. Something happened over here that caused this green candle, right? It's found some type of support, right? So that's the reason we're basically bouncing. So definitely watch out for this level right here. That's 689 or 688 before we can start going to 665 down here. Jumping over towards the 20-day. You can see the 20-day is a little bit more oversold, repeating trend, right? We see the SPY, the 20-day was oversold. We're seeing the 20-day oversold over here as well. We did have a nice little sell-off yesterday, so maybe it's a little bounce before a lower low, or maybe just bounce in general. So let's see what happens. We are finding some type of support. Watch for that 710 before we can start basically pushing up towards 730, maybe even higher from there on Tesla. Next one we're going to talk about is Twitter, right? Twitter is basically in the news with that deal with Elon Musk. We basically called out for the drop from 33 down towards 30. It went to 32. She still has some room down to 30. As long as this RSI stays in the blue on the 20-day over here, we can continue to sell off, especially with the negative news, right? So let's jump over towards the 180-day over here. You can see the 180-day 30 is a previous strong support before the whole Elon Musk buy Twitter situation. And now you can basically see we're all pulling back down right now. So let's see if she tests that $30 level today and watch to see if she breaks it, because when she breaks 30, she's going to start going to 29 and possibly lower. But she is oversold. So this is a high risk short position. So if it does start to bounce, don't be stubborn. Go for that long position on the break of 33.70, and then we could start going down towards 35. Next one I'm doing on the watch list is going to be Apple. Apple's on the pop this morning. I think Apple, even with that overall drop yesterday, Apple was pretty much not affected, right? You can see Apple pretty much trended up for the past few days. So definitely want to see what's going to happen with Apple over here on the break of 147. We could start going to 150. 147 is acting as some type of resistance level. On the way down, definitely want to watch for 143 down towards 140 and possibly lower. I want to see what kind of news Apple has. Apple has a price target cut from 173 to 191 by keeping. So we got a few downgrades over here. So let's see what overall happens with Apple, right? Apple's been a strong stock recently, especially with the overall volatility. It doesn't have a high volume where you're basically able to get some good percentages day trading it, but it's looking like a safe sector right now. So that's definitely a key thing that a lot of long-term investors look for. Next one we're going to talk about is Amazon. Amazon, you can see if I was to even get rid of all these lines over here, Amazon is still going sideways. right? Amazon is going sideways over here. So definitely want to be careful when a stock is going sideways, especially because this is basically day trading territory, right? You want to identify your highs, you want to identify your lows, and basically go from there, right? So very quick high and low level. Let me get rid of this box, right? Definitely want to watch Amazon on the break of 118. Then we can start basically pushing up towards 129 and possibly higher. And watch Amazon for the break of the support level it has over here at 109. Then we can start going to 103 and possibly lower. All right. Let me know below. Do you guys like Amazon at the $100 price, or do you guys like it at the $2,000, $3,000 price? Me, frankly, I like to see it move those huge numbers. Seeing Amazon move a dollar or two, it's kind of sad to me. But other than that, hopefully you guys all have a green trading day. I'll see you guys later. Use a stop loss, be cautious, and follow the charts. Bye.